Sup, fuckers?
Hello, everyone.
Monokuma, I'm too sick for this shit.
So, last time we got into the trial and found out that Nagito is knucking futz.
I'm Monami, and my heart is throbbing like crazy right now.
That is
The
an
group's leader, Byakuya, got killed, and his killer is among this group of students? No,
Well,
I'm not gonna believe it. I'll never believe it.
That's also denial.
that is a hell of an introduction to this game if you've never seen it before. Just
So-
a fucking pink and white rabbit in a diaper talking about someone getting killed.
While
Hold on.
also saying their heart is throbbing like crazy.
I'm gonna turn
Moldy,
y'all
you need
down
to
a
get
little bit.
You need to see a cardiologist. for
Cause
that really
I
badly.
believe in everyone. So do your best, and don't forget to save regularly.
It's almost
So-
like we're inside
Well,
the game.
what now?
So, now that Nagito has revealed to be absolutely batshit, I would like to point out something very interesting about him. I have mentioned beta designs before, and this is not going to be the last time I'm mentioning them in this game. But this is the first time we will have a case of one of the ultimate students having a different talent in their beta. In
Really?
the case of Nagito, he was originally, and I shit you not, the ultimate Shinigami.
Right.
Yo, that sounds badass.
And his
That is
design
pretty
is in the chat.
badass.
I'm gonna take a look at this.
But yeah,
Info chat or voice text?
Kotetsu, since you're new here, I'm Earthdigger. Hello. And joining me is Suki. He's the
Hello!
he's the high-pitched one who voices Monokuma, among other characters. My
And is
husband
it
Kaze,
Gremlin?
and that
Sup?
right there was Suki's friend Hannah.
Hello.
Normally, we do voice acting for all the various characters, but since we're in the trial, there's not a lot of voice acting, so they're mostly just here for commentary.
If the
I
knife
gotta-
isn't the murder weapon, there's no definitive proof that I'm the killer.
As I was saying, I was taking a look of the Ultimate Shimigami art for, Nagito, and oh my god, that looks so sick.
It does.
Go ahead and send it to me once we're done.
Shut up! We'll be the judge of that.
You say you were shoved away, but you can't actually prove it, right?
That's right. Even if a different weapon was used, it does not mean Nagito has been cleared of suspicion.
There you go, Gundam.
There's another reason why I don't think Nagito is the killer.
There's the actual link.
There's still more?
Based on what we've discussed, Byakuya was killed under the table, right? Is there something wrong with that? Well,
Yes, it is super
even
rad.
if that's true, I feel Nagito looks, clean.
Nobody's ever complimented me on my appearance before. Not even my own mother.
Nagito, you
Oh,
are so
what a
delightfully
creep.
fucked.
I'm not talking about your looks.
Speaking of his looks, does anyone also get the impression he kinda looks like Bakura from
I see.
Yu-Gi-Oh?
Yes!
Yes.
Are you trying to say something like, why didn't Nagito have any bloodstains on him?
Yes, that's it. Because under the table, there was a lot of blood splattered everywhere. There were even bloodstains on the inside of the tablecloth.
Correct
He
me if I'm
stabbed Byakuya
wrong.
to death.
I'll just wait.
Strange he did not get splattered with an appropriate amount of blood.
Okay.
What's up?
As I was saying, if I remember, the Monokuma file said he was stabbed multiple times in the abdomen. Is that correct?
Yes.
Yep.
Is it just me, or does it feel like that's way too much blood for several stabs in the abdomen?
We're talking like 12 to 14 stabs.
Oh,
Yeah.
I didn't get any
Also,
blood on me. That is weird.
What's up?
you were saying?
No, keep going. I think they're gonna
You just
explain
used
this in a
something to
moment.
block the blood, didn't you?
Something that might have been used to block the blood splatter. What do you think it could have been? I guess we did see something I could have used. Isn't that right, Hajime?
It's been a couple weeks. Let's see if I can remember. Let's dodge around the photo. I believe there was... Yes, the tablecloth.
I can prove it with this! You're talking about the bloodstained tablecloth we found in the storage room, right?
That would
If
be
there
a
are
good way of
bloodstains
blocking
on
blood.
it, that settles it. Nagito used the tablecloth to block the blood splatter.
But that was found in the storage room, right? Are you suggesting he hid it there after the murder?
You mean after the lights came back on? What would he have done if we'd seen him?
That's true. The tablecloth was pretty big. So even if you tried to hide it and take it with you,
Wearing a tablecloth, going under the table, getting a knife in a blackout, and stabbing someone. That's not just impossible for someone like me. Wouldn't it also be impossible for you guys too?
then what does it mean?
Maybe. The killer didn't necessarily stab Byakuya under the table.
No, there's no mistake that the murder occurred under that table.
Even the inside of the tablecloth was bloody. So there's no denying Byakuya was killed there.
Oh, I'm
But that
getting
doesn't mean where
what happened.
Byakuya got stabbed and where the killer did the stabbing are the same, right?
Are you suggesting he was under the floorboards?
I don't understand at all!
Well, that's for you to figure out.
The place where Byakuya got stabbed and where the killer did the stabbing are different?
Hajime, you look like you're onto something.
Really? But it sounds like a riddle.
Teru, I really hope you're the murderer. Please
I
die.
feel like I'm onto something, but it's still not clear what that is.
Under the table, but not under the table. If it's somehow possible, it's the only way that makes sense. Moving forward, we should put aside all unnecessary preconceptions and just choose the answer. I think.
You know, for being a sleepy gamer, she's surprisingly analytical and, what's the word I'm looking for?
Astute? Observant?
As in, like, sharp-eyed and keen?
Yeah, I think that's observant.
Yes, that's what I mean to say.
Let's see, the goal is to line up the right letters in order so it reveals a keyword related to the incident.
Oh boy, Hangman Gambit.
Yes. The worst minigame in the series.
It wasn't so bad in the first game.
In the first game,
Okay, it's different. If two clash, they take damage. If two of the same clash, they fuse.
I think they start coming from the all different sides of the screen, and you want to make the correct letters you want to squish together, and then shoot the one.
Why am I having sudden flashbacks to Tin Pin Slammer?
oh god, no!
Slam on!
What's that from?
The world
ends with you.
Oh.
I mean, I didn't mind the secret day. I didn't like having to go complete the day multiple times in order to get all the pins.
Display the question on the B button and figure out what keyword will answer that question. I believe that blank button is Y. That happens at the same time the letter blows up. It will be sent to the keyword list. Okay. Okay. I barely understand, but let's try this.
So, Kotetsu, just so you know, me and Taze have both played through the entire series of games. Hannah has played through none of them, but knows at least the basic gist of the plots and who the murderers and culprits are, but nothing else. And Earth is just as blind as a bat.
Yep.
Yes, that is correct.
I am the one with the controller, and I am completely oblivious to everything.
Whew, boy, Hangman's Gambit.
This is a good tune, though.
It is good soon.
Okay. Okay, at least they're not moving as fast as in the first one. Let's see.
Yeah, in practice, that's how you play.
Okay, I thought I was gonna be like shooting them across the table. Wait, fast forward. Right, Y.
Yeah, so press the Y button.
You are in for a good time then.
I will say, Kotetsu, if you haven't played the first game, I do recommend that you play it while use it to catch up.
Or watch a playthrough of it.
Yeah, because there are a lot of callbacks to the first game that are, well, this is basically a direct sequel to the first game, so, yeah.
Oh, okay. You've played the series. Gotcha.
Okay, good.
Okay, so they know what they're doing. They know what they're doing. Man, where's Vanna White when you need her? Breathe.
I know what the answer is, but the letters I need just aren't coming.
Welcome to improved air quotes Hangman's Gambit.
Yeah, this is not improved. This is way worse.
I think they knew what they were doing when they said when they put it in air quotes.
Just wait until later on, where,
Wait.
Oh! Oh, shit!
Oh.
just wait until later on, where it's when you start getting a lot more of the letters showing up, and it gets to be so fast that you can't keep up.
Ugh, that sounds disgusting.
It really is.
This minigame is usually the thing that's responsible for breaking a perfect trial, in my personal experience. Ding!
There we go.
Ding!
I got it!
Under the floor.
I knew the answer going into it, but the minigame sucks.
I got it! The killer must have stabbed Byakuya from under the floorboards.
Under the floorboards?
The floorboards in the old building are full of gaps, and there was no carpet laid out under the table. If they stuck the weapon through one of the gaps, they could have stabbed Byakuya to death.
If so, that means the killer was able to get under the floorboards. But from where? And how?
I don't know that yet, but I have a feeling there's someone here who does know.
Who would know? That's the question.
Let's see, I know Wait, yeah, because he found his earring.
You're the only one! Hey, Gundam, you dropped your earring in the dining hall, right?
Are you referring to the Hellhound earring?
About that earring.
I said, are you referring to the Hellhound earring?
About that Hellhound earring. You dropped it beneath the floorboards, right?
We've seen this scene before.
just a bit longer and I would have reduced everything, including that old building, to ashes. However, it's just as the old legend said. The Hellhound earring has returned to its owner, to me!
Is it safe to say that that earring is the one hanging from your right ear? Huh? Could it be? Gundam wasn't wearing an earring during the investigation. And if he had it on by the time the class trial began, then that means Gundam was able to retrieve his earring from beneath the floorboards during the investigation.
So, Gundam knows how to get under the floorboards.
It's understandable. After all, you fools only view the world through eyes of glass.
Gundam, you are constantly just an utter mood.
But I am different. With the power of my 4 Dark Devas of Destruction, it is of no concern. Truly, this is the evil fourth eye.
Is the absolute
Before the might of the evil fourth eye, all visual chaos is rendered asunder.
Sorry, what was that?
Whatever you said was completely drowned out.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Sorry, I hit A on accident.
It's fine. What I said is that this Gundam is the absolute personification of middle school syndrome.
Oh my god, you're
Oh
right.
my god, you're right.
Well, no, this wasn't me in middle school, but it was absolutely me in high school.
What should I do? I'm embarrassed just listening to him.
Yep, exactly like me in high school.
Oh! Man up and speak more clearly!
Fine, I shall tell you all. The answer was in the storage room. One of my 4 Dark Devas of Destruction, Mirage Golden Hawk, Jumpy, has seen beyond the chaos. A secret passage of doom leading to the underground lurks beneath a large assortment of random boxes. After securing a lighter from the supermarket, I threw caution to the wind and ventured below the floorboards. And as a result of that lonesome battle, I was able to recover the Hellhound earring with my own 2 hands!
This gives me the exact...
Tremble with fear, fools! Behold my power!
What's up?
I don't know why, but that just gives me the same exact mood when you're trying to retrieve a lost sock from behind the washing machine.
Pretty much. And about an equal chance of spiders. Also,
Yeah.
I was thinking the same thing. Jumpy absolutely sounds like a ham chat.
There he goes blabbing about power and crap. You're ridiculous. You're just a breeder, you know.
Anyway, it sounds like you can go under the floorboards from the storage room.
Then that has to be how the killer did it.
Mm-hmm.
If the space beneath the floor is empty, it's not that far to move from the storage room to the dining hall.
Who drew up that map?
I see.
Wendy's mascot.
If they passed through the storage room, I understand why the tablecloth was put there.
The killer lurked under the floorboards during the party, and from there, stab, stab, stab!
Are you sure?
You don't like stab, stab, stab? Should it sound more fleshy, like...
This is why I love Ibuki.
She's the best.
No,
She's
I'm not
the
talking
best.
about your sound effects. You're saying they snuck under the floorboards, but that means they would have had to leave the party, right? So, was there anyone who was able to do that?
There are several
You!
people.
Then whoever wasn't at the party is the killer. They must be the one who was waiting under the floorboards.
Not
Who wasn't
necessarily.
at the party again?
It was Akane. No, it was Teru, Peku. No wait, Teru did come in during the blackout. So right, it couldn't have been him. So that would be.
It could have beforehand.
Yeah. So that could have been Chiaki, the Yakuza kid,
Fuyuhiko.
Fuyuhiko.
or Peko.
I didn't participate, but I was guarding the entrance, remember? Monami over there can be my witness.
Yes! This Monami over here is your witness!
I believe there's no need to discuss this matter further, but I was unable to leave the bathroom.
I was in the kitchen for a long time, but I frequently went to the dining hall to deliver my dishes.
The only person who wasn't at the party... Judging from the photo I took before the blackout,
That's a nice photo.
it obviously has to be him.
Gundam doing a kick-ass pose in there.
Yay! It's decided!
What the fuck are you saying? I'm not the killer!
Of course he's not. He would have had to sneak past Chiaki and Monami.
Oh, really? What happened to the tough guy who was saying stuff like, I can do it?
I love her.
Don't mess with me! I'll fucking kill you!
See? You're making threats again.
Yep, that's right. Things are starting to get exciting.
Oh, good. Let's see, is it any different than it was in the first game? I think I will.
When you just need to do a little bit of pew 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 pew
Pew pew pew.
pew pew. Same brain. All right, let's listen to what everyone has to say.
Okay. I'm pretty sure the one we need is Chiaki.
During the party, the killer was lurking under the floor like a cockroach.
And they could have stared at panties all day.
Oh my
Without going to the storage room in the dark.
Why?
Is that true, Fuyuhiko?
Don't act like I'm the fucking killer!
But when the party started, nobody saw you, you know? That means you have no alibi.
The culprit is self-evident.
Yeah, I know exactly where to use it.
Yep.
During the party, it was lurking under the floor like a cockroach.
And they could have stared at panties all day without going to the store.
Is that true, Fuyuhiko?
Don't act like I'm the fucking killer!
But when the party started, nobody saw you, you know? That means you have no alibi.
No, that's wrong!
Counter!
I almost forgot. Fun little trivia. After
No,
these
Fuyuhiko
days.
definitely has an
Hold on a
alibi.
second.
Isn't that right, Chiaki?
What were you saying?
So, you wouldn't know this because we're playing the English voices, but, in the Japanese versions, of voice acting, Makoto says the term "sorera chigayo" in the first game. Hajime has a bit of a different one. It is "sore wa chigau zo," which is considered more informal, from what I understand.
Okay. I mean, with the difference between their two personalities, I can kind of get it.
Yeah, because Makoto seems more
Oh,
polite.
you're right.
Yeah, definitely.
He's like,
Hey, hey, random.
hello.
Hello.
Yep.
I saw Fuyuhiko after the party started. There's no way he could have been waiting under the floor before then.
You should have said that earlier, dumbass.
It's still your fault. Like, why were you even lurking around the old building in the first place?
Shut up!
Maybe there really is a secret passage to go under the floorboards from outside, and he came to spy.
What'd you say, motherfucker?
Oh no!
Please die.
Wow, he got chewed out, but he looks super happy.
Regardless, it's impossible to go under the floorboards from outside. Chiaki and I already confirmed that.
Then someone definitely went under the floorboards through the storage room during the party.
During the party? It was probably during the blackout.
Well, if someone disappeared during the blackout, no one would have noticed.
But walking down that dark hallway to the storage room is like trying to make Eggs Benedict without any eggs.
You're right. I couldn't even see the office in that darkness, and that room was much closer.
But is it really impossible? It might be better if we examine that possibility a little bit more.
It was super dark, you know? There's no way you'd be able to find your way to the storage room.
I think I would be able to in real life, but that's just because I'm weird about that.
Same.
Do you have night vision or something?
No, I don't use my eyes much for navigation. I mostly rely on, my sense of touch and proprioception.
Zintel's right! Mole vision!
Yeah, it's mole vision, basically.
Okay, then.
But I can't stop thinking about it. I feel like there's something I overlooked. For clarity's sake, once
It
again...
appears we're getting close to the final stage. The blackened
Shut the fuck
or
up,
the
Nagito.
spotless. Which is superior? I think it's time to settle this.
I
I
don't
just
know.
want to take a gun and shoot it right in his fucking forehead.
I like his voice. It's calm and soothing, even if he's nuts.
Who voices Nagito?
Bryce Papenbrook.
Right.
The same person who voiced Makoto.
Oh, that makes sense.
The hallway was really dark during the blackout. Moving to the storage room like that. It's like making a seafood bowl without fish.
Is it really not possible?
What if they used a string like the cord?
Maybe there was another pair of night vision goggles?
What a pain. I'm gonna go with my gut. What if they used a light?
It definitely sounds impossible.
Oh, so you learned about the,
I think I know what it is.
What are the name, what's the name of the blue senses again?
Those are the ones that you agree with.
Yeah, you learned about consent, remarks.
Let's see. Where is the equipment list? Here it is.
The hallway was really dark during the blackout. Moving to the storage room like that. It's like making a seafood bowl without fish.
Is it really not possible?
What if they used a string like the cord?
Maybe there was another pair of night vision goggles?
What a pain. I'm gonna go with my gut.
What if they used a light?
Yeah.
I agree with that.
There we go.
Consent!
I know. The killer had a light with him.
Oh, I was right? But where could they have found a light?
There was one nearby for sure. See? It's written on the kitchen's equipment list.
20 forks, 20 knives, 20 spoons, 5 iron skewers, 3 frying pans, 20 wine glasses, iron plates for barbecue, and a portable stove.
It's the portable stove.
Portable stove?
The portable stove isn't powered by electricity, and it's also small enough to carry around. So, the killer used the portable stove to move from the hallway to the storage room during the blackout.
I
I feel like
see.
having a portable stove.
I never
would be handy.
considered the portable stove. But there's a hole in your argument.
As someone who's done a fair bit of camping, it would be heavy and annoying to lug around, but you could certainly do it.
Yeah.
Well, especially because if it's not the kind of if it's not like a camping stove, but more like a single burner, because the ones I'm used to had 2 burners.
A hole?
It's probably a
What
single
kind of
burner.
hole? It would be great if you could explain it to me in much more detail.
Oh,
I wasn't
fuck up,
making a
Taro,
perverted
Taro.
joke or anything. It's really not a perverted joke. I'm serious.
Repeating yourself just makes it even more suspicious.
Now then,
Thank you,
Hajime,
Wendy's.
will you battle against me? No, that's wrong.
Whoa!
Yep.
Will you be able to break through my argument?
Alright, let's see if I remember how to do that. Sounds like he's enjoying a game or something. Alright.
Rebuttal
Yeah, you missed
showdown.
this last time, but new minigame.
You gotta slice through their. You gotta cut through their words.
Did you forget what Kazuichi said earlier? He said the hall was too dark to see the office. The light from the stove that you mentioned. It contradicts his testimony. Or are you intentionally doubting his testimony?
Slice.
I don't doubt what Kazuichi said. What are you trying to say?
The reason Kazuichi couldn't see the office was because the hallway was dark, right? So if a light was shining in such a dark hallway,
Oops.
wouldn't Kazuichi have seen it? After all, he was walking near the hallway, right? The reason Kazuichi couldn't see the office was because the hallway was dark. So if a light was shining in such a dark hallway,
Is it perhaps?
wouldn't Kazuichi have seen it?
Nope.
Crap! The reason Kazuichi couldn't see the office was because the hallway was dark, right? So if a light was shining in such a dark hallway, wouldn't Kazuichi have seen it? After all, he was walking near the hallway, right?
Okay, let me double check these. Let's see. Probably not that. Probably not that.
You know it's not that.
Which one?
The reason Kazuichi couldn't see the office was because the hallway was dark. So if a light was shining in such a dark hallway, wouldn't Kazuichi... After all, he was walking near the hallway, right? The reason Kazuichi could was because the hallway was dark. So if a light was shining in such a dark hallway, wouldn't Kazuichi have seen it? After all, he was walking near the hallway, right?
Yeah, I know I need the right one. I'm just trying to get the logics. Clearly something has... Clearly something...
The reason Kazuichi couldn't see the office was because the hallway was dark, right? So if a light was shining in such a dark hallway, wouldn't Kazuichi have seen it?
No, that's not it.
Crap! The reason Kazuichi couldn't see was because the hallway was dark, right? So if a light was shining in such a dark hallway, wouldn't Kazuichi have seen it? After all, he was walking near the hallway, right?
What was he doing during that time?
I'm just letting him figure it out, not even helping. I know the answer, but I'm not even gonna give him a hint.
Kazuichi was using the wall to find his way.
No, I mean, what was he doing? I'm asking, what was he doing in the hallway in the first place?
Kazuichi? He was trying to go down to the office.
Oh, okay.
Which, I mean, was in the other direction. However, I don't have a truth bullet that goes and says that. I have the night vision goggles, which doesn't help us at all.
Well, so
I have the kitchen equipment list, the fire door.
So I will say this: the argument assumes, the entire argument assumes that Kazuichi and the hypothetical killer were in the hallway at the same time. So why didn't Kazuichi see the killer's light?
Yeah. I mean, I could try that to try and say that Teru was like not in the same location.
The reason Kazuichi couldn't see the office was because the hallway was dark, right? So if a light was shining in such a dark hallway,
stretch, I think.
Wouldn't Kazuichi have seen it?
Yeah.
It was not the party.
Crap!
I had a thought. Was the fire door activated during
The reason
that time?
Kazuichi couldn't see the office was because the hallway was dark, right? So if a light was shining in such a dark hallway, wouldn't Kazuichi have seen it?
Allow me to cut through those words!
I can't believe that wasn't your first
Nagito,
guess.
did you forget? Or are you just pretending you forgot?
Earth, I am going to say this only once. What happens to light when you close a door?
Maybe I just misunderstood, like, how the door works.
The fire door in the hallway can be shut. As in it shuts as it...
Oh my god. I think I misunderstood how the fire door is supposed to look. They're open right now, aren't they? They're open in this image. Motherfuck.
Yes.
When I was exploring the place and looking at it, it looked like that was a closed door in the wall. And that the fire door would have led to a different hallway.
Whoops.
Certified himbo mole moment.
That's what it looks like.
Huh? What are you talking about? There should have been a wall that blocked light.
Yeah?
If I did not have a cat in my lap right now, I would be coming in here to give you the condescending head pats.
I'm talking about the fire door in the hallway. If you
will
close
get the head
it
pats
would
later.
form a perfect wall in the hallway.
If I'd seen something like this, I would have gotten it right away.
Plus, the hallway rounds a corner just beyond the fire door. So even if
Yeah,
there was
I
a
thought
small
the
gap in
fire
the door,
was the-
as long as they
was the
passed the
wood
corner,
paneling in
the
the
light
back.
still wouldn't peek out.
Okay, to be fair, Earth was probably
I see. To actually notice the fire door. Just as expected of the ultimate...
What's up?
To be fair, Earth was probably too distracted when they were explaining the fire doors about Sonia talking about plastic bottles being a deterrent to cats.
Well, no, I saw that, but I thought they were, like, in their closed position, and they would have kept fire from going into wherever the fire door, whatever was beyond the fire door. I was...
Nope!
With how it looked, I thought it was a door leading to more of the building that we had no reason to go to.
Oh, you still don't remember your talent, do you?
Who cares about that right now?
Nagito, what are you plotting? For someone who insists he's not the killer, you are quite nosy.
You sound so scary. If you're that angry, why don't you take a deep breath?
You sure like to piss us off. How about I shut your fucking mouth for you?
Hey! It's okay if you guys fight, but I won't allow a burly brawl that might offend people. More importantly, can you hurry up and decide who's the blackened already? Time runs out when I get bored.
Fine, I get it. You're telling me to pass the torch, right?
Pass the torch?
We're going to ask the real killer, not an imposter like me, to show themselves.
You're obviously the killer, right?
If you think I am, I really don't mind. Whatever conclusion you ultimates arrive at, I will accept it, no matter what it is.
So you're telling me to call out the real killer, even though I really don't want to condemn that person, but there's no other way, right? The person who used the hallway's fire door as cover and used the portable stove to move in the dark, and snuck under the floorboards to stab Byakuya to death using the glowing paint as a mark. So the only killer I can think of is... you, and only you. Okay.
We're the killers.
I've wanted it to be Teru, and honestly, the place he was staying most of the time was past those fire doors, and he would have ready access to the portable stove.
You're the only one!
I don't want to condemn that person. Speak for yourself, Hajime.
Could it be you?
Huh? What? What are you talking about?
Teru's the killer? Is that true?
What are you talking about? There's no way!
The one guy that all along I've been like, you know what, I don't care for you, please die.
Of course, that's simply my assumption. So if you have an objection, please speak freely. Objection or not, why am I being treated like the killer? Because the portable stove used in the murder came from the kitchen. That's it? That's the only reason you're treating me like a killer? Isn't that a little drastic? You're cruel. Cruel. Too cruel.
Teru, that attitude is so not like you. For the ultimate cook to get so upset.
Call me chef.
If you fall to aspersions like this, who will be there to support the future of the culinary arts?
The future of the culinary arts?
That's right. For the future of the culinary arts, you must face this and fight it fair and square.
You're right. Yeah, that's totally right.
So, what's an aspersion anyway? Is it yummy?
No, that's aspic.
Did you know asbestos is yummy too? You should try some later.
Nagito, why are you interfering?
What in the fuck?
Let's
Yoko
assume
is
that
such
the
a
killer
gremlin.
used a light, and that they used the fire door to mask that light, and that they moved to the storage room and snuck under the floorboards. It's dark under the floorboards too, so how would they be able to stab Byakuya? You're not gonna say they shined the light on Byakuya, right? The plan would have been ruined if he noticed.
That's right. What do you think about that?
There's no way you can answer, right? You personally haven't investigated what's beneath the floorboards.
They had the tablecloth between them and the floorboards. That's why the blood got on that and not on them.
If that's the case, then Gundam should know. He actually went under the floorboards.
No. Unfortunately, there was nothing related to the incident under the floorboards.
Boo.
The only thing I found was a strange liquid shining in the darkness, near where Byakuya's blood was dripping.
What? A shining liquid in the dark?
That sounds super important!
If there was a shining mark like that, they would have been able to move to it in the dark, right? And in doing so, it might have been possible for them to use that mark to target the victim.
I think I know what the mark was. Well, I'm pretty sure it was the paint, but let's see. What can I use to... perhaps if I present this?
I can prove it with this! The mark you're talking about is the glowing paint that was applied to the knife, right?
Thank you.
Ah, by using the glowing paint as a target, they were able to judge where to stab even in the dark.
I see. The killer didn't target an actual person. They just struck the moment the glowing paint moved. That would be the moment someone grabbed a hold of the knife.
So, the killer used the mark that I prepared for finding the knife as a mark for stabbing. I see. That's why Byakuya got killed when he took the knife.
But if
Why
they
the
were
fuck
able
did
to
he
do
put it
that,
there in the first
wouldn't
place?
that mean the killer knew about Nagito's plan all along?
Oh wait,
Well,
because
Teru,
fucking
Teru!
crazy, never mind.
Oh, I just had a random thought. What if they
What's
were
up?
trying to stop Nagito?
Seriously? I don't know anything. Really? I don't know anything at all.
You mean the killer?
Then can I ask everyone a question
Yeah.
instead?
If the killer found out about the plan and tried to stop Nagito by trying to stab him when he went for the knife.
Oh, I see. So if when Nagito was under the table, placing the knife, placing the glowing knife, and try to stab him.
No. When he went to grab the knife during the blackout. With what they said there, that's what I'm going off of.
Oh, okay.
Because they said that they didn't see the person that they stabbed. They just used the fact that the glowing paint moved.
Right.
You again? Just stop already!
Now. We should give everyone a fair opportunity to speak.
If Teru is the killer, that would mean he went to the storage room during the blackout. And just what did Ibuki hear during the blackout?
Ah! Don't step on my feet!
What the hell? What's going on here? This is...
Ow!
Turn the damn lights on!
I can't eat like this, you know.
You guys? Where are you? Wasn't the blackout just in the kitchen?
She heard Teru's voice in the dining hall?
Doesn't that prove Teru was in the dining hall during the blackout?
He was.
That's right! That's exactly it!
But Teru was in the kitchen the moment the blackout occurred, right? So, why was he in the dining hall?
This proves that he had a light to move around with.
I thought the blackout was only in the kitchen, so I panicked and ran out of there. Of course, the hallway was dark too, but somehow I managed to move along the wall toward everyone's voices.
Well, it's not that far to move along the wall from the kitchen to the dining hall.
That sounds fishy.
If I remember correctly, you can tell when a person is lying by licking their sweat.
Teru, please.
So, if you want, you should try licking me.
No way! You look greasy. But I
Thank
heard
you,
Teru's
Akane.
voice in the dining hall! Ibuki swears on her honor!
I do not doubt you, Ibuki.
That's right. Teru was in the dining hall, not the storage room. Which means he's not the killer.
No, that's not it. Why? Why do you want to keep falsely accusing me? It's not like I want to blame you.
You should be so proud of yourself, Hajime. You're just progressing toward the hope you believe in.
Nagito, stop talking.
Oh, huh. I somehow missed that, Kotetsu.
What did they say?
They said that that was a JoJo reference. It wasn't just him being horny.
The licking sweat thing.
Yeah. I mean, I remember a JoJo thing about, like, cigarette smoke. No, wait, that was to tell if they're standees or not if they're lying.
Yeah, but that makes sense.
Now,
because of the
Hajime,
placebo effect.
show me more of your hope. Will that be enough to crush Teru's hope?
Oh. Right, fucking, Bukarati.
All I can say is, Teru, you are incredibly not my type.
Time to make another argument.
Sorry, Teru, I'd lick you, but I have better taste in men.
Oh,
Exactly.
shit.
Exactly!
Let me ask you again. Did you go to the storage room during the blackout?
There's no way I went to the storage room. I was somewhere totally different.
I definitely heard Teru's voice. It's handsome, unlike his face.
Maybe it was a recording or something?
Nah.
Nope, definitely a live voice.
Right, as long as I have her testimony. The fact that I was in the dining hall cannot be disputed.
Really?
Okay, I think I know where it goes.
Let me ask you,
I know
did you go to the store?
There's no way
I was somewhere totally different.
I definitely heard Teru. It's handsome, unlike his face.
Maybe it was a recording or something?
Nope, definitely a live voice.
Right, as long as I have the fact that I was in the dining hall cannot... I'll shoot through that contradiction.
Ding dong, y'all are wrong.
Just because we heard Teru's voice in the dining hall doesn't mean he was literally in the dining hall. Huh?
He could have
Why?
been under the dining hall.
Remember the floor in the dining hall? It was full of gaps, right? So even if you shouted from under the floor, it should have sounded just like the voices in the dining hall.
Also, during that clip,
But
didn't his voice sound kind of echoey too?
I didn't notice.
I noticed.
I
His voice
see.
kind of sounded echoey.
So he brazenly shouted
Why?
from under the floor to make us think he was in the dining
If
hall.
that's the case, I've never noticed that.
Is that true, Teru?
hold on a second.
Can you explain this, Teru?
I told you to wait a second, ain't I? What are y'all even saying anymore? I'm telling you, I was in that there dining hall during the blackout.
What?
Where are you from again?
Ooh, I was born in West Asabu and raised in South Aoyama.
Hey, you guys! This guy's a major liar!
Oh my god, Zintal.
If Teru was in the dining
What did
hall during
Zin
the
say?
blackout,
He said
he should have
turned
been
into
there after the
Satan.
power returned, right?
Well, I believe so. There's no way he could have gone back and forth in that dark hallway.
Huh?
I-
Was Teru actually there
So-
during that time?
So, when I played this, I used the Japanese voice, so I didn't get quite the same effect when Teru swapped from his normal voice to the redneck accent, but it was definitely a change, and I'm pretty sure that it's the developers or the dubbers trying to reflect a change from a regular Japanese accent to an Osakan accent.
Yeah.
I sure was. I was there the whole damn time.
Something like this shouldn't be decided by gut instinct. People's lives are at stake.
Damn right. You guys should have been deciding this on the spot with your hazy memories.
Wait. Is he not just Southern, but going full-on Cajun?
His accent is getting even worse. He's definitely lying.
However, I am not sure. I believe that he was there, and I believe that he was not there.
No! Is there any way we can decide?
Why don't we consult his memories?
His memories?
Gosh, yeah, don't be saying things like that. Don't make no sense. Can you even prove I wasn't in the dining hall? I probably can. Oh, you again!
Oh boy.
Whether or not Teru was in the dining hall during the blackout, in order to know for sure, I just need to throw that question at him. Oh my fucking god, are you going to make me do that?
Yes!
It's gonna make you do it.
This is the
I
entire
can prove it with this.
possible it exists.
If you're claiming that you were in the dining hall when the power
Call
came
out
back,
the pervert.
then you should know how Mikan was positioned at the time, right?
Well, what? Don't make me remember. It's so embarrassing.
No,
can't believe they
this is a
allowed
very
that
important
game.
question. Well, Teru, if you were really in the dining hall at that time, you should know the answer to that.
Huh?
It was a
No.
pretty clever way of tripping.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I showed you something so unsightly. How
right.
about it? You can't answer, Teru?
Huh? That's weird. Just slipped from my
Same,
mind.
Dragon Cat.
Yeah, likewise.
There's no way it would slip from your mind, especially not a pervert like you.
Thank you, Wendy.
Even so. Nagito, say something!
I guess you might have to give up now.
Wait, give up? What do you mean, give up?
Teru. I'm disappointed too, you know. It's lonely watching someone I admire reach the limits of their hope. It kind of feels like a broken dream.
Nagito, what are you doing? Why are you messing with the killer like that? Well, hold on a sec. Don't go moving this along on your own like I really am the killer.
Huh? But it's already decided, right?
No. The murder weapon hadn't been cleared up yet, yeah?
It's no use. I can't understand him anymore. It appears he's saying the murder weapon hasn't been cleared up yet.
It's one of the pokers.
You understand him? But it's such a sad defense. This is too cruel.
Oh, you calling me the killer? Then where's the weapon?
Come on, Manumi! Enough with the whimpering and translate!
He said, if you're calling me the killer, then where's the weapon?
I dug his rap.
The weapon, huh? It's not the knife, right?
Judging from Byakuya's wounds, it was a thin, edged tool that's roughly 5 millimeters in diameter.
I was
Also,
gonna ask
if they
how she
stab
knew
from
that, but
under
then I
the
was like, oh wait,
floorboards,
she's
the
a
weapon
nurse.
would need to be at least 50 centimeters in length.
After all this, who cares about the weapon?
Not good enough! Not good enough at all!
I know this is slightly off topic, but it's kind of amazing how doctors and coroners can tell a wound just by what the weapon was just by looking at a wound.
Yeah.
It's kind of
He
impressive.
said, not good enough. Not good enough at all.
Fine, I got it. Let's try thinking about what the weapon was.
Wanna do it? Wanna do it?
Okay, now
No.
you're getting completely illegible.
He said, try to do it.
What a confusing accent!
Thin edge tool with a diameter of about 50 millimeters and 50 centimeters in length. Oh, we're doing this again.
Yep.
Alright.
I know what the first one is, at least. Oh, I know what it is.
I mean, I know what the second word is.
By the way, just as a note, you can actually hold, like, merged letters on the screen for later.
Well, yeah, but they blow up eventually.
Yeah, but if you time it just right, you can just chain them.
Wait, maybe I've got the idea wrong. Because I was thinking it was meat skewer.
Nah.
What other four-letter word could be used? God dang it.
Let's see. Meat, fire.
Well, what do you think the first letter is? I mean, the first word, second word is.
I think it's skewer. S-K-E-W-E-R.
Well, if it's not a meat skewer, it can't be a fire skewer now, can it?
Well, no.
You better hurry up, Chief. You only got now a minute and 30 seconds.
I have no idea what the first word is. You know what?
You
Screw
got the
it.
letter right.
There you
What?
There.
I just decided to start doing stuff at random.
Imbo moment.
The fuck? I still have no. Oh, I think I know now.
There you go.
There we go! Comprehension! I repeat, we have comprehension!
The penny has dropped. Repeat, the penny has dropped.
Now let's hope you can get the rest of the words in 30 seconds.
Oh, it's looking a little bit close. Oh! Come on.
You got it!
Oh, it's gone.
I got it!
Okay, that is actually really fucking high.
That's impressive.
That was
The
clutch.
weapon must be the iron skewer.
God damn.
Well
Good
done.
job! 2 seconds
Well
left.
done.
I was waiting for an S so long. Jesus Christ.
Huh? The iron skewer?
Before the party, as Byakuya was confiscating all the dangerous items, he spoke to Teru Teru.
Seems to be one iron skewer missing. As far as I know, that's been missing from the start.
So that missing iron skewer is the weapon?
An iron skewer would match up with the wounds perfectly.
Hey, Teru Teru, Where'd you hide the iron skewer?
Avril Lavigne!
The fuck?
Avril Lavigne?
Huh? Did he really just say that?
He's just saying random shit to fuck with us. You probably dumped it somewhere on the island, didn't you?
This school trip has a no littering rule. If he had violated it, the island sirens would be ringing non-stop.
Island sirens? Just for littering?
Also, I was on guard duty, and I never once saw Teru Teru leave the old building.
Which means he obviously hid it somewhere in the old building.
He skewered one of the meat dishes with it?
Probably the kitchen again, right?
Teru Teru, just man up and be straight with us.
There is nothing straight about him.
Finally, we are nearing the end. Cornered opponent will be surrounded by soul shields and simply will not listen to what you have to say.
Soul Shield sounds so cool.
This is a class trial, after all. Just argue against your opponent and destroy their soul shields. High-speed dispute battle, where you beat down a panicked opponent's excuses and nonsense. The panic talk action. More like a PITA.
We're beating him up with the Parent Teachers Association.
You must destroy all of your opponent's soul shields. Oh, it's a rhythm game? Okay.
Yep.
If it's more a rhythm game...
It's the same thing with just a different name.
Dang it.
Sadly, you have to wait until the next game for it to actually have a good rhythm game.
Yay!
What's yay?
His voice.
That in the next game I'll have an actual rhythm game.
I would like you to. I kind of want to watch you play Friday Night Funkin', actually.
That reminds me, when you come over, I'm
might be
gonna
decent at
have
it.
to let you play Demo.
I will say I'm a big fan of games like Final Fantasy Theatrhythm, Kingdom Hearts Melody of Memory, Mad Rat Dead, so on and so forth. Cadence of Hyrule also to an extent. We released
You do that multiplayer. I have that.
I have it too.
Also, thank you for reminding me of that one video that crosses Friday Night Funkin' with Digimon.
Oh, you haven't seen the one that has the Indie Cross mod, dude. That one's hype.
Final blow.
Yeah, I just linked it in.
Okay, hold up. 4 words will be displayed on top, bottom, left, and right. Okay.
Oh yeah, that's the one thing that's different, the finisher.
Yeah, I'm like, okay, here's where I actually have to pay attention. Also, it sounds like the things I actually do with the lock-on are different, because I'm not just hitting A and Y and X. I'm hitting B instead. Okay.
Yeah, Ren, I like the V3 one, but mostly because of the aesthetic and because by comparison.
What the hell you even saying, you stupid cutter hick?
He said, oh, what the hell are you even saying, you stupid country hick?
I guess we have no choice but to somehow find out for ourselves.
Hiding in the kitchen would be the easiest way to slip it by. Byakuya and I checked the kitchen pretty thoroughly before the party started. Was the weapon already hidden somewhere we couldn't find it? Could it have been in an unexpected place? Where did you hide a long weapon like an iron skewer?
I know the answer.
I'm not hiding that ding!
He said, I'm not hiding anything.
I want to say it was either already under the floorboards or it was in one of the meats.
I'm not hiding anything! I'm not hiding anything!
No, wait. If it was hidden in one of the meats, it surely would have been counted among, like, when we were counting up all the kitchen supplies.
Well, so how do you know he didn't take it out beforehand?
Well, because we checked the kitchen supplies before the party fully got started.
Well, there's the possibility that he hit it before the party started, and
Right,
then,
right.
And then afterwards
Anyway.
he hit it again.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Conclusive evidence that proves he's the killer. Alright, let's do this.
Shut up! That's impossible! Nonsense!
I'm hitting the B button and it's not doing anything.
Unforgivable!
It's the...
I don't know! Nonsense! Ah!
Lock on, attack, select...
Shut up! That's
Also,
impossible!
After this, I will have some more trivia. to share.
Nonsense! Unforgivable! I don't know! Nonsense! Unforgivable! Shut up! That's impossible! Where would the weapon be?
Oh, I fucked that up.
Paris Hilton!
What?
Unforgivable! I don't know! Nonsense! Where would the weapon be?
No.
It begins.
Shut up! That's
Look, I never
impossible!
claimed to be smart.
Nonsense! Unforgivable! Where would the weapon be?
Meat on the bone?
This is the
one
end!
trips up so many people, and I'm honestly shocked at how often it does.
Could the iron skewer have been hidden inside the piece of meat on the bone?
So, before we continue, I'd like to point out, since we know who the killer is now, Teru's beta designs. Yes, I said designs.
He had several.
Alright. I'll be reading those later, because I can't really click on links while I'm doing this.
What are you saying?
Oh my
There's no way
goodness.
I'd hide anything. In a place like that?
That's clearly
first one was
impossible.
way too
I mean,
soft.
that's inside
So-
the food.
So let's see. We have not Mondo from the first game. We have not Kurama from Yu Yu Hakusho. We
Not familiar with
have
him.
Less buff Nekomaru.
yes, and we have Monkey D. Luffy.
Impossible. That's what Byakuya and I thought. That's why we overlooked it.
Alright, give me a second. So, I am linking stuff in chat. Here
But in
is...
fact, the only place you could hide the weapon was inside the food that couldn't be inspected.
Here is not Mondo.
Out of all the dishes you prepared, the only one that could hide a weapon as long as an iron skewer is the meat on the bone.
Here is not Yoko Kurama.
I'm using my right to remain silent.
You have no rights here.
There's no way that
Here-
exists here.
Anyway, here is not buff Nikomaru. And finally,
Why
is
it so consistent that Hiyoko says exactly what I'm thinking?
You
Anyway.
and her have the same gremlin energy, even if she is significantly less tolerable than you.
Yeah.
Anyway.
And also, Earth is significantly less gremlin.
Anyway, there...
You haven't seen when I'm channeling my Sandy character.
Yeah, there is Monkey D. Luffy.
Oh my god!
We need to
Tetsu,
confirm
you
this
are
now!
Absolutely right.
So if we eat that tasty-looking piece of meat and find the iron skewer inside, bullseye!
All right. Monokuma or Monami, one of you hurry and bring over that piece of meat.
1 minute. Just give me 1 minute. I'll eat the whole thing!
Wait, hold on a second. Time out.
What are you doing? Hurry up and bring it over!
About that.
Huh? Where did Monokuma go?
I'm right here! I'm already eating it!
Wait, he's a robot.
A bear that eats meat! Wait, now that I think about it, that's pretty normal.
Now, what is this? So yummy!
Damn it! That's my meat!
I've never eaten anything like it in my entire life! The taste brings me back to my days in the wild.
This is bad! Seriously, this is really bad!
My! There's something inside the meat! Look what came out!
Hiya there, weirdo.
Hello.
Huh. It was inside the
Hello.
bone.
Isn't that... Is that an iron skewer?
Check it out. The handle looks like it's made of bone. Pretty clever.
The sword of destruction, encased in bone and sheathed in meat. It brought catastrophe unto Byakuya.
As expected of Teru Teru. Such a fantastic weapon from the ultimate chef.
I do not know Demon Slayer.
Oh my god,
You're
Demon
wrong.
Slayer's fantastic.
I'm not the killer. I'm not the kind of person who would kill someone. I got
feel
it.
like you'd like it, Earth.
You all set me up. You guys set me up so you could blame this on me.
I will say I do know Demon Slayer. I don't know where you're coming from, though.
Jeez, what a disappointment. Such an unseemly defense for an ultimate like you. Can you really call that hope?
Hey, Nagito. I'm sorry, but can you just be quiet?
Thank you,
Yes.
Chiaki.
You're not about to pull out my bad feeding hicks.
Oh, Teru. Why did you have to get funny just before we were about to kill you?
He said, "You're all nothing but a bunch of poor, loudmouth, fast food eating hicks."
You don't need to translate anymore. Somehow I can tell what he's trying to say.
Never said a word about cooking all your grapes.
Wow. That was something special.
Let's just deal with Nagito later. More importantly, we should
I
first...
guess we need to settle this. Once and for all. To do that, we need to go over the entire incident from beginning to end and make everything clear.
Yeah, weirdo. Like, he started off sounding just a little bit southern, but then after a while it was like, yeah, no, he's gone full Cajun.
Yup.
Which I
Raging
suppose
Cajun.
makes sense. Then I can prove Teru's crime. Oh, we doing the comic book?
Yeah.
We don't do that.
Show him your level 4 limit break. I can't do Chiaki. Show him your level 4 limit
So,
break.
we need to do it.
Mate. Omni slash him to death.
Wait. Did I read that right? My throb is chesting.
Oh dear.
Sounds like a goddamn Trails treasure chest message.
The closing argument. Yep, comic book. Let's see, gaps here and there.
Alright, once we finish with, get the results screen,
okay.
I'm gonna head out. If that's
I'll
alright
pick
with
up your
everyone.
voices because
yeah.
that's when we actually need to.
Yeah. I promise I will be here next time.
What
if,
did what say?
It said, my throb is chesting.
Certain trick. It'll display hints at the top of the screen, okay? Okay. Weirdo, we need context.
Anyway, everyone rev up your cat jams.
Also, I will say, they put in fakes right in from the get-go this time.
What? Everyone at the party is...
Don't forget you can scan through everything to see what panels are where and if there are any duplicates in your possession.
Let's see. I mean, it said something about, like, sets, and... Let's see.
Yeah, those 5 down there at your, at the bottom there, that's your set. You have to figure out which one of those are real hints and which ones aren't. Place the real ones down, and then once you do, the fake ones will immediately shatter.
I'm seen as the office room and dining hall.
Yeah, see, that 4th one right there you have, that's a duplicate of the one on that panel.
Ah. What? But he did see that.
Probably later.
First, he saw the killer, or rather, Nagito.
Let's see. Exiting the dark hall.
Bingo.
Okay, there we go.
Ding ding.
Alright. Okay, so this is a duplicate, so it's not that one.
Ba ba ba. Ba da ba. Ba ba ba.
Killer obtained a light.
No, wait, I can already see that in that top right panel. Oh, I know which one you have to use. Just let me know when you want a hint.
I think I know which one.
Dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun, dun.
There you go.
That. Borrowed tablecloth. And Ibuki heard it.
Last to stock.
Here's everything that happened in this case.
There we go.
There you go.
Let's try going over the whole incident, beginning with right after the party started. Byakuya had us gather in the dining hall of the old building near the hotel. He was extra cautious about a murder occurring that night because of a threatening letter he received. Therefore, he decided to throw a party so he could monitor us. Though one person didn't come, the rest of us assembled at the dining hall, and the party was underway. But at that time, the trap set by a certain someone was already in motion. They plugged 3 irons into the outlets in the storage room, which nearly capped the power usage. Additionally, they prepared something else that would activate at 11:30 p.m. The air conditioners in the office and dining hall. They had already set the timers for these. Thanks to the irons maxing out the power usage, the breaker was tripped when the air conditioners kicked on. Since the windows in the old building were covered, the blackout plunged the dining hall into total darkness. But when that happened, Byakuya took out a specific item that he brought in his case. That item was the night vision goggles. Byakuya was so concerned about a murder occurring that he brought a variety of security equipment with him. When he put on his night vision goggles, Byakuya witnessed a certain someone making a suspicious move. He saw Nagito guiding himself with the desk lamp's power cord so he could get under the table. That's right, everything up to that point was all part of Nagito's plan. The murder warning to Byakuya, the source of the blackout, it was all Nagito. While the blackout was happening, someone else, the real killer, began making their move in the kitchen. The killer probably already knew about Nagito's plan, so they knew a blackout was coming. That's why the killer prepared all the items they would need to commit their crime in the dark beforehand. They needed a light source, which was provided by the portable stove in the kitchen. They needed a weapon, too. This had also been hidden in the kitchen beforehand. The long iron skewer used in the churrasco dish. The killer hid that inside that meat with the bone in it. With the weapon and portable stove in hand, the killer stepped out into the hallway. First, they closed the fire door in the hallway so their light source wouldn't peek toward the dining hall. Then, guided by the light, the killer headed toward the storage room and grabbed a specific item. That's right, a tablecloth to block the blood splatter. With this, the killer finished their preparations and snuck under the floorboards through the secret passage.
Why is there a black dot censoring the skewer?
They probably turned off the portable cooking stove at that point, or left it near the entrance of the door.
Well, there's a black square
looks like
on
a
the screen for some.
The floor in the dining hall is full of gaps,
Oh my God,
so there's
he's right,
no
it's a
way they could
fucking
have safely
missing
held a
pixel.
light source.
Oh, so there is. It looked like a shadow to me at first.
But thanks to the glowing mark they painted earlier, the killer was able to get beneath the table. Under the table, Byakuya found the knife that had been hidden there. If only he had retreated, he probably wouldn't have gotten killed, but he had to retrieve that knife. And at that moment, the killer lurking beneath the floorboard stabbed straight up with the iron skewer. The killer had been waiting in the dark for the moment when the glowing paint began to move. After they murdered Byakuya, the killer purposefully shouted from beneath the floorboards to make it seem like they were still in the dining hall. Afterward, they came out from underneath the floorboards and rushed back to the kitchen. And then, after hiding the murder weapon in the kitchen, they rejoined the group as if nothing had happened. There's only one person who would have been able to commit this crime, especially if that person is someone who'd think of an unexpected way to hide a weapon inside food. Isn't that right, Teru Hanamura?
complete.
That's what happened. How about it? Did I get anything wrong? This is a mistake. A mistake, I tell you. I would never kill anyone. Would never.
It seems this is the end.
You can see the parts where I struggled on.
B rank. Well, it's not bad.
Like,
could be better. Definitely could have been worse.
Indeed.
That 40 points was definitely the soul shield.
Yep. Well, I'm gonna head
wait,
out.
Wait. The 55 points was probably the soul shield. I'm betting the 40 was the oh, what's it? The Iron Skewer one.
Probably.
Well, I'm gonna head out. Have a good rest of your night, everybody.
Yay.
Hooray.
Have a good night.
0 points for time left because I had 2 seconds.
Damn.
So close and yet so far.
It looks like your argument has come to a close. Oops! I lost control of my wild side for a second. Was that a side effect of the meat I just ate? Well, putting that aside, let's move along to the nerve-wracking voting time! Now then, please pull the lever in front of you and cast your vote. Oh, just a reminder, make triple sure you vote for someone. If you don't vote, I'm gonna eat you up just like that meat from earlier.
I see.
Why did this happen?
Who will be chosen as the blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one? Such heart-pounding excitement!
Slot machine.
I suppose we get to see an 8-bit Teru.
All right,
so
bitches.
That's cute, at least.
Oh boy, voice time.
Correct! Yahoo!
That's right! This time, the Blackened responsible for killing Byakuya Togami is Teruteru Hanamura!
No.
I don't have to voice that one.
You...
Are you serious? Out of all these people, are you saying a ponce like him is the one who killed Byakuya? But... Why did you kill him?
You've got it wrong.
It was a mistake. I'm telling you, it was just a mistake. I was only trying to save you guys.
Hey!
I was only trying to stop Nagito from murdering one of you. Ah, I got it exactly right.
Yep.
Huh? Trying to stop? What do you mean?
I
spent all morning in the old building preparing the dishes for the party. And then I heard a weird laughter near the dining hall. And when I peeked over there, I saw him. I saw Nagito in the middle of cleaning duty, putting the knife under the table. I had a bad feeling about it, so I continued to watch what he was doing. And I saw him place the irons he brought in the storage room and mess with the air conditioner timers. Plus, he was grinning. Just grinning by himself the whole time. So, I questioned him.
When that happened, he...
You caught me?
Oh, I've been caught.
What?
Been caught?
Hey!
What are you doing? What are you scheming?
I'm planning to kill someone, of course.
Huh?
Teru, just to let you know, it's pointless of you to stop me. If you stop me now, it doesn't matter. I will never give up. Whether it's...
Soup, you just giving you a heads up, you're popping a little bit. Just a quick note.
Let's see if I can fix that. Whether it's tomorrow, the day after tomorrow, or the days beyond that, I'll definitely start the killing.
Impossible!
What? No matter how much you want to leave this island, that's just...
I see. So that's what you think.
Well...
But that's not it at all. This isn't about my survival. I just want the killing to start.
What?
What are you saying?
I love everyone here. That's why I want to be of good use to them. I love all of the Ultimates, and I admire them for being symbols of hope.
Amazing!
That's right. In the name of hope, I love everyone's talents from the bottom of my heart. That's why I don't want them to lose against something like killing. I want them to prove to me that hope will never lose, no matter how daunting the despair they may seem. I want everyone to prove to me that hope will never lose to despair.
No.
What are you saying? I don't understand at all.
See?
Isn't it typical that if you face a strong enemy, you'll become even stronger yourself? Which means, the stronger the despair you face, the stronger everyone's hope will become, right? I want to see that brightness. And in order to see it, I'm going to become everybody's stepping stone. I want to make your hope shine. It's as simple as that. That's right! I yearn for a powerful hope that can overcome any kind of despair.
You're kidding, right?
Are you kidding? Don't tell me. You're actually serious.
Man.
So you don't understand. That's fine. I don't really mind. I'm just an obsessed fanboy. So it's alright that this love of mine is unrequited. I suppose I can be called the ultimate fanatic.
No way!
There's something wrong with you.
Really? Do you really think so? Do you really think there's something wrong with me?
Hey.
But isn't that what love is?
Nagito, what is the meaning of this? Explain it to me. I don't understand anything about this story at all.
See?
You have no idea how much I've been waiting to go unhinged with this fucker on my voice with him. You see, if you have a favorite boxer, don't you want him to fight against a strong opponent and win?
Don't fuck with me!
You better not compare us to that!
What?
Huh? Am I wrong? It's a given that trials are necessary to become strong. And the harsher the trial, the stronger you become, no? For mere humans, killings are simply a tragedy, but for worthy humans, a trial such as this can elevate their status to an even higher level.
I just realized something funny. I've got a character who has a bit of a similar viewpoint at times.
Amazing!
It's amazing to me that someone as untalented as myself can become that trial. There's no point in someone like me surviving. It's far more significant for me to die as everyone's trial.
Great!
There's no greater honor than becoming the foundation, and so that your values may ascend to brave new heights.
What's going on?
Stop it! You're seriously starting to piss me off!
What's going on?
I don't understand it at all. Are you saying you basically wanted to commit murder for fun?
It's not the same as killing someone for fun, but I guess it looked the same in your eyes.
I
have no intention of surviving and leaving you all to die.
Is that why you didn't mind when Teru Teru discovered your plan?
That's wrong.
Or perhaps that was intentional too.
Huh?
So...
Nagito wanted to involve us in the killing. Plus, it'd be better for him if the mystery was more complex. Is that why you blatantly revealed your plan to Teru Teru? You expected to pique Teru Teru's curiosity, and you looked forward to the mystery becoming more complex.
Well,
you're basically right. It's true I was looking forward to that. That's why I took the time to tell him about the secret passage I found while I was cleaning.
What?
That's what you're doing as well?
you're right.
I just casually mentioned it. Oh, it's dangerous if you fall, so don't get too close to it.
Hey!
This dude, he's seriously batshit crazy! He's insane!
That's right. That's why I tried to stop him, you know?
However...
But why? Why did you kill Byakuya instead?
I don't know. Because Nagito was the one who was supposed to take that knife. That's why I aimed and thrusted the iron skewer there.
Whoa!
But why is Byakuya the one who died? It was supposed to be Nagito, not him. Byakuya probably tried to stop Nagito from grabbing the knife. And then, in place of Nagito...
Nope.
No, I don't think that's it.
Huh?
Perhaps...
Byakuya was probably trying to protect Nagito.
What? What did you say?
See?
'Cause Byakuya said so, didn't he?
Don't worry. As long as I'm the leader, I won't let anyone become a victim.
I will guide you all.
That much I promise.
Could it be in order to keep that promise? As long as he was wearing the night vision goggles, I'm sure he saw someone moving under the floorboards. And that someone was aiming for Nagito.
Why?
So Byakuya gave his life to protect Nagito? Even though he was trying to take the knife?
I see. Byakuya is amazing. To keep his promise to protect everyone, he actually threw his own life away. And yet...
Such despair.
I never expected an ending like this. Such despair!
What?
But we shouldn't let him die in vain. I'm sure everyone will become even stronger by overcoming this despair.
No way.
Could it be you knew Byakuya would protect you? So you set him up to fail?
Someone like me?
Of course not. I'm not that good at calculating. I just took some precautionary measures. The results of that were going to be my fun for later. Just kidding.
How unexpected.
But I never expected it would turn out like this. I never thought I'd be the one to survive. But since it was my life that had been saved, I didn't just want to waste it. So that's why I decided to help Teru Teru.
Why?
Well, because Teru Teru decided to commit his crime because he also had a strong hope. Right? Which means his actions were motivated by hope. If he was willing to go that far, I thought he might truly be the person whose existence I was waiting for. I thought he might be the hope that could defeat any type of despair. In order for me to confirm it, I decided to help Teru Teru.
What do you mean, confirm? Just stop it already.
Well...
Plus, I couldn't really help myself when I also empathized with Teru Teru. After all, he wanted to kill me, but he ended up killing Byakuya instead, you know? If I left him in that confused state, his trial might have been ruined, right?
Isn't that right?
But in order for our hope to grow, this trial was absolutely necessary. That's why I decided to help him. I told him, I don't care if I die, so you should just focus on escaping this island.
Right?
Those were my exact words to him before the investigation. Isn't that right, Teru Teru?
I'm a little sad that, like, of the people I voice, one of them has yet to say shit, and the other one refuses to say anything more than just...
Man.
In the end, my help wasn't just enough, and this turned out to be a bad ending for Teru Teru. But you should be proud of yourself. You will not die in vain.
Great!
You will become a splendid sacrifice for everyone else, so their hopes can grow even more powerful.
Impossible!
Sacrifice?
Shut up! Shut up!
Seriously, stop it already! I'm gonna go crazy just listening to you!
Hey!
Hey, is it really okay for us to just leave this crazy bastard alone like this?
Huh?
Isn't it better if we just fucking kill him off?
Yeah!
Kill, he said! High school students are so violent these days! But the person who is gonna get killed now isn't Nagito, it's Teru Teru.
What's the matter?
You didn't forget, right? 'Cause I told you already at the beginning, right? If the Blackened Killer loses, a fun punishment awaits them.
Wait!
Wait, we had Mondo Butter last game. Are we getting Teru Teru Butter this game?
No.
Hold on. That was, how should I put it? An accident. An act of self-defense. Not intentional. Anyway, I feel it's possible it's not my fault.
Hey!
It doesn't matter if it's an accident, self-defense, or intentional. A murder is still a murder. If you kill someone, that's murder.
Hey!
But isn't there anything like sympathy judgments, extenuating circumstances, or maybe even probation?
Impossible!
I don't accept any of those Nagito's claims.
I mean, Dragon Cat, I usually understand punishment in that game to be more, we send them down a trap door into the lava.
That's...
That's not...
Hey!
Hey, save me, you guys. I was only trying to stop Nagito, so...
Why you?
Be honest. After learning about Nagito's plan, you saw an opportunity, right? You probably thought nobody would find out if you killed him after messing up his plan, right? That's what you thought, right?
Wrong!
You're wrong.
There's no way a person who has no malice would kill someone like that. In truth, you were just desperate to kill Nagito and willing to sacrifice everybody else to survive, right? Just be honest already, at least in the end.
No.
That is...
Teru.
Why?
If only you didn't try to kill Nagito, Byakuya would still be alive.
Answer me!
Why did you try to commit murder? Answer me, Teru. I just wanted to go home.
I needed to go back home no matter what!
Because she's waiting for me. Mama's waiting for me at home.
Yeah, Weirdo was right.
She's waiting all by herself for the day I graduate Hope's Peak Academy and come home.
Okay, I'm going now. When I come back, I think we should talk again about opening an Aoyama and Azabu location.
Oh my, you're still talking about that?
Oh, I'm serious. The Academy guarantees success for its graduates, right? So, I know it's gonna be difficult by yourself, but wait for me until then, okay?
Yes, you're right. Then I'll just have to do my best to keep the Hanamura Diner from going out of business until then.
Mom, you don't have to work so hard. What if you collapse again while I'm gone?
I'll be fine. Moms are strong. I won't lose to some illness.
I know that already. I know that already.
I promised her I'd become a full-fledged cook and save the Hanamura Diner. Mama is waiting for me to keep that promise. Even though she's sick and alone, she's still waiting for me.
That's why I need to go home!
Teru.
But if we were told our memories were stolen, and that several years have passed since our first day...
Hey!
Then what happened to the Hanamura Diner? What happened to my mom who's still waiting for me?
So you did believe what Monokuma said.
Damn it!
You were saying all along, it's okay, I'll never believe something like this. So, why?
Wrong!
I still don't believe it. There's no way I can believe it. It has to be a lie.
That's why I wanted to go home!
I wanted to go home and confirm it. I wanted to make sure it was all just a lie. I wanted to make sure that I still have a place to call home.
Teru, you!
I don't believe it. I don't believe it. It's not that Teru didn't believe it. He believed it more than anybody else here. That's why he kept denying it. Because he believed it, He needed to deny it. If I only knew how he felt, something like this never would have happened. I wanted to confirm by any means necessary. I had to do something. That's when I heard Nagito's plan. I found out he was going to kill someone if I left him alone. That's why. That's why.
Fine, fine.
So, you wanted the first kill?
I'm sorry.
It doesn't mean I wanted to sacrifice any of you, but it was the only thing I could do. And I ended up killing Byakuya instead of Nagito. Okay, we had a case like this in the previous game. But you dumbass, you do realize if you kill the person, even for a legitimate reason, and get away with murder, everyone else dies, right? You realize this, right? Ah, I see.
I think I'm the one who went crazy.
Teru.
I see. Interesting, but as far as motives to kill are concerned, wanting to see your mom is boring.
What?
So, yoo-hoo!
Seems like there's no point in basking in the afterglow, so let's hurry up and begin the punishment.
You can't!
She already said it.
Jeez, get out of my way!
Yeah!
Well now.
There! Now that the annoying little sister has been dealt with, let's get back to business.
Wait!
Hold on a sec. I'm not asking for forgiveness anymore, but at least...
Now then, I've prepared a very special punishment!
For Teru Hanamura, the ultimate cook!
Hey!
Call me chef! No, wait, that's not what I...
Please!
Please tell me at least, what happened to the Hanamura diner? To Mama?
Let's give it everything we've got! It's punishment time!
Lies! I won't believe this!
I won't believe it!
Mama!
And it's time for our first execution of the game. You know, after Monomi.
Huh, so I see they're going with a, Virtual Boy aesthetic this time.
Chain dragged like Leon.
Wait, how is... What? Oh. Okay.
Butter.
I was gonna say, they were all ironic executions in the last one.
Panko breadcrumbs. Deep fried in a fucking volcano.
Is anyone else hungry?
So yeah, we didn't get teru butter, but we did get teru tempura.
Extreme!
Yahoo! Extreme!
Yeah!
Whew.
Whew! All that adrenaline is rushing through me.
Ah!
It's Teru!
Damn it!
Oh, are you fucking serious?
Blah, 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 blah. How cruel.
Why? Why did you do something so cruel?
What?
Huh? Didn't you learn when you were in elementary school? If you badmouth someone, the teacher writes it in a note and makes whoever you badmouthed read it to you in front of the class.
No.
When that happens, only then do you think about how it feels to be badmouthed.
That's not
Joke's
how it
on
worked
you,
in my school.
Monokuma. Joke's on you, Monokuma. When that happened to me, I just thought about how much of a sick burn I gave them.
When that happened to me as the one being badmouthed, I just got even.
The same applies to murder.
What are you saying?
You're the ones who drove him to it, drove him to do it.
So cruel. This is just too cruel.
Nice!
Well, it can't be helped. Rules are rules, and this is the killing rule after all.
Yes, Dragon Cat. I'm sure he'll think long and hard about what he's done. What rule? You're the one who's breaking the rules.
Huh? I can't just let that slide. What do you mean?
When you mentioned the motive, didn't you also promise something?
However, there's a catch. Don't tell me. The catch is... Figured it out yet? That's right! You guys have to kill each other! That's my bargaining point! You guys want to know, right? You want your school memories returned to you, right? Then you better start killing! A penny for your thoughts and a murder for your memories!
Why? Why didn't you tell Teru about his mom or his diner? He had a right to know.
You...
Yeah, us too. We all have a right to know.
Bastard!
Hey, hurry up and tell us. What did you mean earlier when you mentioned our school memories?
Oh yeah, I did promise to return your memories after the killing began. Huh? You're gonna do it? But telling them is kind of... But I never told you guys that I'd tell you right away.
What?
Not fair.
That's not fair.
Of course.
I'll keep my promise to return your memories someday. But it's still not clear when that someday will actually be. Sayonara, bitches! I must excuse myself as well. There's something I need to do.
Huh?
Oh gosh, voicing all those characters is definitely not what I was, not a lot, more
Maybe I should have taken a
difficult
couple of Hannahs as well.
What the heck?
So
I'm having
cruel!
a bit difficult with Pekko. If you pick that one up, that would be very helpful.
I can take Monami too.
Thank you. That's not fair. What?
Yeah.
That's
Anyway,
not fair. They both ran away.
Then...
Monokuma had us wrapped around his finger after all.
Stupid!
Teru, you stupid.
Such despair.
An ending like this is just full of despair. A seriously tragic despair. But still, at times like this, as the symbols of hope, you guys need to keep doing your best.
You.
Why you smiling?
Crap! How can you smile in a situation like this, you creep?
Nope.
Hold on. I'm sad too, you know? Didn't I tell you? From the bottom of my heart, I truly love you all. You ultimates who inspire hope and your splendid talents. There's no way I can be happy when we've lost such a talented individual.
Don't fuck with me!
Go saying creepy shit. I'll fucking kill you!
Please, kill me anytime.
What?
Huh?
If you hate me, I don't mind you killing me. I've already prepared myself to become your stepping stone.
Someone like me?
If absolute hope can be born from that, then my life is nothing special.
The ultimate sub.
You! How messed up are you?
Hey.
However, if you're going to kill me, make sure you discuss it with me beforehand, okay? You see, if you do that, then I can cooperate with the killer.
Are you seriously intending to help the killer?
It's really not that big of a deal. If you're students of Hope's Peak Academy, if you're the symbols of hope who possess the chosen talents,
Great!
then it shouldn't matter to you guys at all if I cooperate with the killer, right?
You fiend.
Declaring so confidently you'll side with the killer.
Hey!
Maybe this was his plan all along. Since he's willing to work with the killer, he wants us to think it's better for us not to kill him.
Well,
I don't mind what you think of me. In actuality, thanks to Byakuya, I'm starting to feel a small desire to live.
this is exciting!
Mostly, I just want to watch everyone destroy all the despair that comes for you, one after the other. Just kidding.
You pissed me off.
Hey, can I punch ya? I just won't be satisfied till I punch ya!
Fine. Let's stop this already. It's just going to be a waste of time if we keep dealing with them.
What?
Huh? Even Hajime hates me now?
How unfortunate.
That stings. I felt you and I were quite similar.
What is that?
Isn't that right?
You hold a special feeling towards Hope's Peak Academy, just like me.
Don't put me in the same category as you.
Hey.
But how can you say you're not? Monokuma said it himself. We don't know anything about each other's true nature. No. If it's true that our school memories were stolen, it's the same as not knowing our true selves, too. Especially for you. Right. Someone who can't even remember what his talent is.
I'm gonna come over there and show you that my talent is the ultimate suplex. Akane, please feel free to punch him.
Wait!
Hold on!
Please stop!
Please! Stop this at once! Nothing will come from fighting like this. There is something that we must do.
Huh?
Something else?
Please listen!
We must not argue with each other in a place like this. There is something more important we must do.
Let me ask.
Which is... do our best.
You
What does that mean?
fiend.
Well?
We must first leave here and get some rest. And then we shall all work together and do our best. Do our best so we never have to come back here again.
Perhaps.
That is what I believe we must do right now.
I am sorry!
If only I was a better motivational speaker.
No, that really touched my heart.
God damn, Kazuichi, you simp.
You're totally right. What we need to do right now is do our best. If we do our best, it's definitely going to pay off, right?
Yes.
Hang on. Yes, that is right.
Like...
But what do we have to work hard at?
I do not know, but we must do our best.
Jeez.
I don't get you at all. Are you some kind of moron?
Well?
It's fine if you don't know. What matters is that you hold on to the feeling that you have to do your best.
Right?
So, let's do our best. Let's make sure a killing like this never happens again.
But...
It's scary, but doing our best is our only option. There's no way I'm doing what Nagito said.
I'm gonna do it!
All right, I don't know what you're all talking about, but let's do our best for now.
Fine.
Very well. Even if we are not able to change the future, I guess I should at least change my tomorrow. You, of all people, should not be talking about not being able to change your future, Gundam.
And Fiend, I won't give up until the very end! I won't die in vain! I'll give my entire existence, my entire power, my entire body and soul, and fight to the very end!
You're cutting out.
At the very end,
God
specifically, ironically.
Yeah. Yeah. You have to tone the power. You have to tone the power level down like 20%.
Screw that! I go hard.
Right. Okay, but Discord doesn't.
Well, fuck Discord.
Well,
I'll come into your room and read my lines.
Then my microphone won't handle it.
Yes,
also,
it will.
Also, I pray for everyone's eardrums in the chat.
Oh gosh.
Chat can adjust.
Let's definitely work together and leave this island. Do our best. We kept using that phrase over and over again, even though we knew they were just cheap, meaningless, empty words. Regardless, we still said it, and we continued to say it over and over again without stopping. Thus, the curtain had fallen upon the class trial where Byakuya and Teru were sacrificed. Afterwards, we left the trial grounds and returned to the mainland of Jabberwock Island. For the time being, we decided to go back to our cottages. After experiencing something like that, there's no way I could fall asleep. I gave up, got out of bed, and began walking around the hotel grounds for no real reason. After not doing much of anything, I dully looked up at the sky. Are the stars right? And there, just like before, there it was. The night sky brimming with stars. Stars that looked like they were about to fall into my hands like fluttering snow. As I looked up at such a beautiful night sky, I can go anywhere.
I see the Big Dipper and Little Dipper, so yeah.
That thought crossed my mind for some reason. This sky is connected to anywhere, even to my daily life. That's why I might be able to go home. That's right. I'm definitely going to go home. That's when it happened. As I stared up at the night sky, I felt a strange convergence of sensation. And then, while I continued to stare at the night sky, I felt my entire body stiffen with that sensation. Isn't this...
Is someone watching me?
"19 days left."
Well, at least that's more time than the Reaper's game gives us.
And finally, our first chapter is at an end on this island. 2 down, 14 left.
I have to say, while he was sympathetic towards the end, you know, with the whole, you know, misguidedly trying to save us and all that. Oh, the achievement name, Dead Man's Party.
Yep.
While he was still sympathetic towards the end, I'm not really sad to see Teru go. He had so many lines where he was just...
blame you.
There were so many lines where I was just like, I'm not reading that. Like, it's kind of worse with how we're voice acting as a group of people, because usually he was saying perverted things to someone that someone else was voicing. So I'm like, that feels off. I'm not gonna say that to my friend.
I mean, I must admit, that's definitely a line of logic I would never come to the conclusion of. I just wouldn't say things certain things out of principle.
For a long time, humans...
God damn it! God damn it, Hajime, shut up. Or
That's
whoever's
Nagito.
talking.
That's
Well,
Nagito.
whatever. But anyway, I'll be honest, the entire time when you were saying... Every time you said, I really hope you die, to Teru, I had to bite my tongue so hard.
Also, no Earth. That moment where Hajime was saying, I'm walking around the hotel place or whatever. No, it did not count to your steps or your pet.
Yeah. But yeah, since the chapter has been completed, and we are past my usual end time, I think I'm going to go ahead and end it for now. And we will.
Well, wait.
What?
Before you end it, before you end the stream, you've saved, right?
Yes.
Okay, go to the main menu.
And I can save again here. Okay.
Go to the main menu. I don't know what he's doing. Oh, I know what he's going for now.
Okay.
So that
Wait,
second
what?
gift got open locked a new mode.
Okay.
Yeah. Open that quick.
How about I open it? How about I open it next stream?
Okay, fair enough.
But yes, Danganronpa 2 starts the trend of adding more modes to the game beyond just the end game school mode thing.
Awesome.
And yes, they actually have different play styles.
Cool. Well, I will look forward to checking that out next time. Until then, I will be back with more Paper Mario on Thursdays, and I will be back with more Danganronpa next Sunday.
I hope
Until
you all
then,
enjoyed it. Those who are here returning and those who are here new. And I hope you enjoyed the performance after the trial.
All right, have a good night, everyone.
Bye!
thank you all so much, and I'll see you again